but after drinking 6 or 7 beer, it's pretty hard to keep it together.
It really is.
A quality discussion of them.
Yeah.
I should try to take notes during the drinking of the beers so that I can relay that at a later date, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that.
I feel like you've said that every year for the last 3 years. It was
I'm going to take some drunken notes. It's going to be like legible, illegible.
Your notes on notes. Notes of pepper and clove in this fucking whatever.
Oh,
That's really your time to shine.
A half a wise
in the least listened to episode. Ah, shit, man. Oh. Welcome to Bad Movies and Beer. I'm Cooper.
And I'm Nolan.
And this is our 2024 Christmas beer draft, where we're going to crack open an advent calendar of fairly local craft beer. Yeah. And this will set the stage for our Christmas episode, which is coming up in just a few days.
This is a beautiful box here.
Very impressive. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
We got Oranje Son Brewing out of Caledonia, Ontario. Like you said, pretty close to us, not too far away. I've actually never had any of their beer, so I'm really excited to try some today.
That surprises me because they have won like multiple awards in the last couple years. A lot of buzz, and it's a very small operation. It's basically just this dude set this up like in his garage, and now when you walk in there's like a beer fridge, and you can see some kind of kegs and stuff off to the side, but like, as I understand it, like family-run operation, it's kind of just him, and what they offer kind of changes from week to week. We have a mutual friend, though, who is like super into their stuff, thinks it's incredible. He got the award buzz and like kind of made a beeline there, and so he's a little jealous of us right now, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, he will probably be one of the few people who listens to this beer draft. I know he's always interested in the ones that we are going to try. We'll have to let him know so he can hopefully look out for some of these. I don't think you're going to be able to get most of them, though, right?
So I'm not sure about that because this is it's a 24 case, obviously, advent calendar. Today is December 18th. So we're going to be drafting the first 18 beers. We're going to draft 12 beers, 6 each. 6 will go undrafted today. Undrafted, but not undrank. Undranken? Drunken?
Undrunk, yeah.
We'll be drunken by the time we get through these beers. But I believe that in this box are, again, he doesn't really have like regular offerings, but these are beers that have appeared before. Some of them have won awards. Some of them you can still get. Some of them you'll be able to get in the future. I don't know if there's any like exclusive Christmassy ones in here. So I guess long story short, some of these may be available right now. Some were available recently. Some may be available in the future again. But we're checking it out for sure. And yeah, a lot of buzz around this place. I have also, that's not true. I had one Oranje Son beer because our friend who went there and got some, brought some to a thing I was at. He gave me one and I really enjoyed it. It was, I want to say like a Kolsch style lager maybe, which is right up my alley, obviously.
Yeah, that would have been delicious. I'm feeling really excited for this. It feels like 2024 was not a year of beer exploration for me, other than like some new stuff out of the United States. I didn't get to drink a ton of new stuff. Our Pittsburgh trip brought me quite a bit of new beers. I guess that was the only time I got.
That's 2023, man.
Oh my God. So yeah, so like that's since
but
going out
Rochester.
there.
You went to Rochester.
Yeah, I did a little Rochester trip. That one
Yeah.
was good. One Stop Brew Shop, and I did drink a little bit of new stuff when I was in California. But
some good stuff out there.
Yeah, it's sort of been a low year for exploring Canadian craft, so I'm excited to sort of end the year this way.
Yeah, we kind of mentioned this in our last episode on Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. A lot of breweries closing. It's like a tough time. Actually, when I picked up the advent calendar, the guy gave me like this thing. It's like the last call to save local craft beer because the government is like, in Canada, he was like taxing the shit out of them. So that combined with like soaring production costs, a lot of them just can't fucking make do. A few that we've reviewed on the podcast have closed. Is the one recently, the one that it was called New Ontario. Now it's called Wildwoods. They're closing, I think, like this week. And they're the guys who pulled the cans of clothing optional for us off the assembly line to get us for our Showgirls episode. So,
man,
kind of sucks, man. But yeah, it seems to be going stronger in the States still than it is in Canada. But hopefully, people support local stuff, Ontario stuff, Canada stuff, because I'm super excited to get into this, and it would be fucking shitty if this place like stopped existing because
we don't have those opportunities anymore. Yeah. I think, we'll share a link to this, I think, on our socials too. I think if you are an enjoyer of Ontario craft beer, maybe you can get behind this activity to save local craft beer. I would definitely be in favor of supporting some lower taxes for these small businesses.
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially if that gets passed on to us, the consumer. Selfishly, I could then buy more beer. I don't know. But speaking of more beer, let's get in. Yeah, we've got 18 cans to pull out of here and then 12 to choose from. The undrafted category, I think, is going to make this a little different than previous years.
We've never done this before, right? We've always chosen all the beer we've looked at. So
last year when we had the Fatty Beer Company Advent Calendar, we pulled 18 beers, but 6 of them, or maybe it was 19, but like we just basically, some of them were like European like imports. We just like tossed those aside. We only drafted the American beers for Invasion USA. So we saw however many, but this year, the fact that some will like, because before, if I, like, you know, you can kind of sewer the other person, or like, I know this person's like not going to want this, but now with 6 extras, it really creates, I think, some variables here. So I'm very curious to see how this goes.
After we drafted, are we allowed to like rethink this a little bit and dip into the leftover pile? Like,
that's interesting.
Because we usually do trades before. Are we allowed to make some moves with the leftover pile before we actually?
Can you do like a Yankee swap for lack of a term with the undrafted pile?
Yeah, it just got to be like one move. Yeah, one move,
one
each,
do-over.
Yeah,
a mulligan.
I like this. One mulligan out of that pile if we
Christmas
rethink.
Mulligan.
Yeah, okay, I like this. All right, one more.
All right, well, without further ado, why don't we crack open day 1 here of this, again, very decorative box, Orange Sun.
It's beautiful. We got like this great farm on the front here and like awesome colors. Kind of bright too for Christmas, but I like it. You want me to grab number 1 here? All right, here we go.
Go for it.
Ooh, okay. Oranje Son Brewing's first beer is called Chemistry.
All right.
Chemistry. This is a Munich Helles.
Oh, Munich, I think is how you pronounce the name of that city.
That would make sense. It does have an S in it, though. Like, there's no... this is Munish. Okay. So
perhaps
it's
I'm
not spelled
mistaken.
like Munich. This does say 2020 Gold Award winner.
Yeah.
So... that sounds delicious. This definitely seems like something that you would be drafting highly. If this was something where we could sewer each other, this is one that would be on my radar to keep away from you, maybe. But
although you know what, if it is indeed a Munich-related beer, that's you'd probably be just as into that as I am. You're a big fan of the movie Munich, right? For cultural reasons, is that not correct?
No, I don't think I've seen that movie.
Didn't you make me cheers one time to Eric Bana in Munich? I swear that really happened. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Maybe there's a dream I had.
I do quite enjoy Helles Lagers though, so I think it is also high on my radar here.
Okay, good to know.
You grab a number 2.
Can number 2.
Maybe you'll have an easier time getting it out of the box than I did. I was a bit of a struggle fest here. Oh, he pulled that out like it was nothing.
All right, so now this is interesting. Can number 2 is called Union 2.0. It is an American pale ale. And the picture on the thing has some kind of monster creature playing disc golf.
Oh, shit. So that is immediately on my radar.
I was going to say you're a big disc golf fan, and you also enjoy pale ales, although I myself enjoy pale ales. So we've got a couple of contenders here already for a little back and forth, a little tug, if you will.
Looking good. All right, I'm going for number 3.
Sorry, a tug of war.
A tug of war. Okay.
Yeah. All right, number 3. That was smooth.
Yeah, I got that one out a little better. Sometimes it takes me a second to warm up, getting my fingers in there, but this one is called Bandit's Flytrap, and this is a porter.
Ooh, we got a straight up porter.
Just a straight up porter. Just says porter. Silver Award winner 2017.
Oh, an award winning porter. It is porter season.
Ooh, so yeah, that one sounds good too. This one we've got a
these are all winners so far.
Here.
3, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing on here that I'm not excited to drink.
All right.
Sometimes we get these Christmas packs and there's like the 10%.
The Imperial, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and then we're all just kind of like, oh, which one of us is getting stuck with
I won't
that,
name the brewery, but some horseshit chocolate mint thing that tastes like toothpaste, hypothetically.
Yeah.
As you go back and listen to one of it, maybe never mind. I've said too much. All right, beer number 4.
I love it.
All right, beer number 4 is called Berry Nebula. It is a kettle sour. Now, it doesn't say if it is like a fruited sour. The berry part in the name would make me think that it is.
Yeah, but now we don't know. And is
Nebula
this is
interesting.
Like, ooh, okay, yeah. Is it like a mix of berries? That's why it's a nebula?
This is going to be a bit of a gamble.
Okay.
But I am the gambler. And I do love fruited sours. Okay.
Yeah. There is not a beer here that either of us would be upset drinking so far.
No, Orange Sun's coming in real hot here, and I love it. This is I see now why our friend was jealous of us exploring this advent calendar.
Number 5.
Number 5, let's do it.
Oh, wow. This is the Mass Appeal Fruit Beer.
It just says fruit beer?
It literally says fruit beer.
Is that a sour, or is it like a
5% ABV, 20 IBUs, Silver Award winner 2019
Mass Appeal
fruit beer? That one is kind of a question mark. We don't know what this is, but
no. we're in this again. Some of these will be gambles.
Well, it's interesting because if we can leave 6 out, we don't have to touch that one. But the
know.
curious side of me wants to know.
I'm
the
same.
Yeah. So
all right, let's see what's behind door number 6. So number 6 is called Nightfall's Prayer. It's a Belgian strong dark, 8.5% ABV.
That one's getting left on the side.
Do you think it's being undrafted? I don't know about that.
This is the first beer that I think has a chance of being undrafted.
I enjoy a dark beer. I enjoy a strong beer. I enjoy a Belgian beer. So on paper, I should enjoy this, right?
You're not going to have a lot of competition if you want it.
Okay.
You know
that's good to know.
Dark Belgian beers, particularly high alcohol sweet ones, are kind of
not your thing.
Not my area, right? Like, it's the one area of beer that I'm like, I could not have been.
Well, that and like lagers and pilsners.
I love lagers and pilsners.
You keep saying that, but it's not. It's not all right,
I'm not selling you on it. All right, let's get to number 7.
Go ahead, man.
Ooh, okay. Ironclad Bock.
Speaking of, wait, Bock's not Belgian. Is it German? What's
German, yeah. And I actually quite like Bock's. Despite not enjoying the Belgian style sweet beer, I do like the very malty Bock style
Which,
beer.
again, on paper, you would not think. You're not a big malt guy. You're a
no,
hops guy.
I know, but like they push the malts to a extreme caramely sweet flavor, and it's a 7%er. It's gonna come in a little higher on
Doppelbock.
The Doppelbock.
I like a Bock as well. That's that one again. There might be some contention for that one. All right, number 8. Oh, this is gonna bring up some bad memories for you, although perhaps appropriate with the movie that we're watching. It's called Red Star. It's an Irish red ale. So, you know, the movie we're going to watch, Surviving Christmas, it involves fake families, hidden truths. You know, is this going to be too close to home for you or what?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to draft that just to hold on to a imaginary past, or if it's going to have to be let go and go on to greener pastures. We're going to
just
find out.
Burn it on a piece of paper.
Yes,
let
exactly.
it go. Yeah.
Number
All right,
9.
let's do number 9.
Ooh, this sounds fun. It's Weiss and Wild.
Oh.
We've got a Berliner Weiss. 4% ABV. Probably easily crushable. Probably a sour or two, right? Berliner Weiss is some of the first sours I ever drank.
I'm not a huge Berliner Weiss guy, so that might be one that you can just kind of take without consequence for me. Let's find out. Beer number 10. Oh, speaking of styles I'm not super familiar with or necessarily into, this one's called Double Time. It's a Schwarz beer.
I don't even know what a Schwarz...
A Schwarz beer?
Yeah, I'm not sure. What is it?
It is a Bronze Award winner 2018, 5% ABV. That's kind of all it gives us. So, you know, maybe you draft this and the Schwarz will be with you.
I mean, talking about my heritage, I guess that does... All right, here we go. We on to number
11.
Wow. Okay, I got to find it in the box here. I see it. Next up here, pointing out last time, Wheat Happens, Heffenweizen.
There you go.
What a good connection and throwback here.
All right, so we just coming off of a pretty tasty wheat beer last episode.
Yeah, so that one might be high on our stakes. Yeah. We did make us want more wheat beer after that one.
We threw it out to you. Maybe there's a Heffenweizen in the box. There is, so that's something.
Nice.
All right, number 12.
6 more to go after this one.
Oh, number 12 is called Roguetoberfest. It's an Oktoberfest beer, Silver Award winner 2018. I fucking love an Oktoberfest beer, and I know it's December, but these things are all seasonal for me. I could drink Oktoberfest beer fucking April, May, July, as long as it wasn't brewed in October.
Are you going to say every month? You're just going to go through them all, right?
August,
yeah, good.
September, March. Yeah. No, this will be high on my list.
All right.
You're kind of playing it close to the vest over there?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not going to give away whether I want that one or not. I don't know the strategy anymore because we have these extra 6. Yeah. It's strange. I don't know whether to feign interest, to like keep it tight. I guess we're going to find out in a minute.
There's definitely more than 6 here that I would like to have, so
that's fair.
We're going to still be someone's going to be
battling over something.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going for number 13 here.
Lucky number 13.
Okay. This is the turning point. In the draft and in our beer here, this is a New England IPA. I know that this one's going right to the top of your list. Right to the top of Cooper's list.
It's a turning point that you can safely pick that 1/6 out of your 6 picks without any fear of reprisal. So, yeah.
Yeah, I may use that as my mulligan if I don't pick it. Yeah,
that's true. That's true. Or maybe I pick it and try and force you into trade if you nab something that I want. So,
yeah. Well, that is
you stay away from that Rotoberfest. All right. Number 14. Oh. Number 14 is going right into the undrafted pile. It's called 100. It's a barley wine. So
dangerous. Barley wines tend to be dangerous. What's the ABV on that
10%?
Thing? Yeah, that's why we try to stay away from them.
It also has 100 IBUs. That's why it's called 100, presumably.
Oh my goodness.
Bitter as fuck. So you know what? Earlier when I said none of the beers will go undrinking, I'm not sure that's true anymore. This might not.
Well, if it's going to go probably into the undrafted pile, but over the Christmas time, I wouldn't mind having a barley wine.
You can enjoy it as a parting gift when we finish recording today. So, what's number 15?
You didn't even put it with the rest.
I don't think it's making the cut. It may be delicious also. We don't know. It's not a style either one of us enjoys.
Oh, I love the name of this one. It's Check Yo Head.
Ooh.
This is
Czech style Pilsner?
Czech premium lager. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that'll be... I would assume higher on my list than yours. Can I get away with just 6 lagers here? Maybe. How close are we to this?
Yeah, I think
it's possible.
Possibly.
Okay.
That was
15, right?
Number 15.
So we're closing in
16,
here, right? Number
16
16
and 18 left. Only 3 more to go.
Number 16. Oh, interesting. This is called Staples. It's actually a dry cider.
Oh.
So we had a thing one year in the draft where it wasn't even a beer. It was seltzer, I think, was in one of our drafts.
Oh, I think I took that one, didn't I?
Yeah, but I think I might have traded you for it.
I think you did. I think we did. Yes. Yeah.
So
back to you.
Will the dry cider similarly change hands, or will it be in the undrafted pile with the fucking barley wine? Who knows? What's number 17?
Here we go. Ooh, okay. I know that you're going to be really excited for this one because it's French.
Ugh.
The Fleur de Ferme.
Okay.
Which is a French Saison.
Okay. Makes sense.
4.7%. A giant frog.
Oh. Okay. Is that culturally offensive? What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, no.
A giant frog with a plane going over top of it. I don't know here. This definitely has some connotations to the French and military service. I'm not sure.
I guess. But we both enjoy a Saison. So that's
absolutely.
Yeah, okay. That might be one of contention also. Okay, the final beer for our draft. 6 will go unrevealed and 6 will go undrafted in a second. Number 18 is a brown ale called Bubbles. 4.6% ABV. Silver Award winner 2019. Brown ale.
We're snake drafting this?
We are. Is that how we normally do it?
We normally do, yeah. Whoever goes first.
How do we decide who goes first?
I think usually I leave it up to you.
Yeah, I think that's right. And I always come to regret whatever the decision is that I make.
Which is why I'm going to leave it up to you again.
I think I am going to elect to pick first overall.
Okay. You have one that really has piqued your interest.
It has. I'm going to take the American Pale Ale.
Oh, shit.
Union 2.0.
I will tell you that was going to be my first overall pick.
I thought so.
Yeah.
We may talk later, but I figured this would not make it back to me or even to me if I picked second. So, and apparently I was right. Union 2.0, American Pale Ale.
All right. So that throws a bit of a wrench in my draft plan because that was definitely going to be pick 1 for me. So I'm going to need a little second here, but I have an idea of what I want.
Can I guess what it is?
Yeah.
The barley wine.
No. All right. I know what I'm doing with my first overall pick, or pick number 2 here.
You get 2 here, 2 in a row.
Yeah, I'm going to get 2 in a row. With my first one, though, I am going to pick the Bandit's Flytrap Porter.
See, I thought, yeah, okay, that's a good call.
I quite enjoy a porter.
Yep.
It's one I want to try. It was a Silver Award winner.
Yeah, I was hoping that'd make it back to me.
And then you know what? And this is a curiosity pick here for me. I'm going with the Mass Appeal.
Which one's that?
The fruit beer.
Okay, yeah.
I have no idea what that is, but it sounds interesting. I'm curious. I think it's going to be something that I enjoy.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued to hear what that is like. So, yeah, those are fine picks. The porter, yeah, that stings a little bit. Okay, well, I get 2 in a row here as well. I'm going to go with the Rotoberfest because I don't want to risk losing that one. I kind of hyped it up earlier, so I'm going to make sure I lock that in now.
I thought about spite picking that, number 2, but I didn't. I was like, I think that Cooper will enjoy that more. It would have given me trade.
It could have forced a trade.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. So, okay, that's good. And then with my second pick, I'm going to go with what I think was the first beer. Was it Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry was the first one we pulled.
The Munich, not Munich, Helles. Gold award winner.
Yeah, I think you're really going to enjoy that one. I think that's a safe pick for you.
You know what? Frankly, it seems to be the highest award bestowed upon the many award-winning beers in this pack. I just want to give it a shot. So, and again, whatever, I don't know what a Munich Helles is, but we both like Helles lagers. So there it is. 2 more for you.
Okay. The next one I'm going to go with is the Fleur de Ferme, the French Saison.
Yeah. I thought about grabbing that one.
And then after that, I am going to go with the Weissen Wild.
Wow. Okay. So the Heffenweisen of last time really left an impression on you.
That's the Berliner Weiss.
Oh,
not
shit.
the Heffenweisen.
Okay.
So it's the sour beer, I think.
So the Heffenweisen's still on the table.
Heffenweisen's still there for you if you want that wheat beer.
No, I kind of wanted that French Saison, but that's fine. Again, there's, like I said, more than 6 beers I want to try here. There's going to be some disappointment. 2 picks for me here. This, I'm sure, will not be disappointment. I'm going to go with the Check Your Head, Czech style, what does it say? Czech premium lager.
Nice. Yep. That sounds right for you.
Again, just right up my alley. Just locking these lagers in. The American Pale Ale and then just fucking Lager City. And then for my next one, I'm going to break off here a little bit. I'm going to roll the dice myself and go with the Berry Nebula. The Kettle Sour.
Yep.
Now, there's always a risk this includes strawberries, and I fucking hate strawberries. But again, it's a dice roll. We're going blind here. I like a fruited sour. Even just a regular sour, if it's a straight up sour, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. So I'm grabbing that one. Berry Nebula.
That's a good choice. I was thinking about grabbing that one last round. I went with the Berliner Weiss, and I already have that fruit beer, so I think I covered my sour in my fruits. I am going to head into the next one I'm going to pick is the Turning Point. I don't think this was in contention for you, but I do love a New England IPA, so I'm going to lock that one in.
Sure.
As my fifth pick.
These are your last 2 picks here, so.
And I got one more. I think with my final one, I'm going to go for, and I don't know if this is controversial, but I'm going to pick the cider.
It's in the thing. It's not controversial in that sense, but
staples here. There's one beer I regret maybe not grabbing, but
well, you can always exchange. We're
gonna have that mulligan. So I'm gonna lock this in, and we're gonna see if that other one still exists in the mulligan pile after. You got your one final beer left.
I'm really kind of struggling here because I'm getting pulled in like 3 different directions.
Buck.
I was looking at it. I don't know. It's a little strong though for my 6th beer of this thing.
You don't have to drink them in order.
That's true.
That you draft them. You can crush that one first, and then you'll just be feeling great.
You know what? I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to go with the Irish Red Ale.
Oh, wow.
Red Star. I like an Irish Red Ale. It's a bronze medal award winner. I feel like I know what this is going to taste like, and I'm going to enjoy it for sure. So rather than gamble on a style that I'm not familiar with or a beer that might put me in a bit of a hole alcohol-wise, going to go with the Red Star for now. But I may decide to swap that out. We'll see.
You might have that in that trade. And so left over after that, we've got the Wheat Happens, Heffenweisen. We got that barley wine, which you separated earlier. We got the Bock still there. The Doppelbock is there. We have the Bubbles Brown Ale. We have the Double Time
Schwarzbier.
And our last one that didn't get picked is the
Nightfall's Prayer, Belgian Strong Dark.
Oh, so that was the one that wasn't on my radar. That one wasn't going to make my cut. So, okay, cool. So we got some good beers drafted here. We have a couple left in that pile, and we'll let you know at the start of our Christmas episode which ones we have swapped out, if any.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, that negotiation probably won't be fucking too enjoyable for anyone to listen to. So. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. So this is what we got so far, our 6 beers each. We're going to maybe make some swaps, and you'll hear about it before we talk about surviving Christmas in a couple of days. Ben Affleck coming home for the holidays, but not to his actual home. I guess it was his actual home, but not to his actual family.
Yeah, no, his new adopted family of James Gandolfini, Christina Applegate, Catherine O'Hara,
and some fucking guy.
And some random teen who jacks it to dial up
all
porn.
Kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yep. Should be a good time. I'm sure hilarity will ensue. Possibly. I don't know.
Maybe.
Either way, join us for that in a couple of days. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please follow us on social media at the BMB Podcast on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, feel free to send us emails, thebmbpodcast@gmail.com. And if you see any information about Save Local Craft Beer and their last call, please do your best to support that program as well. It'd be great to keep our craft breweries in Ontario going strong.
Definitely, and we're very excited to try these Oranje Son beers. So come back in a couple of days for Surviving Christmas, hear what we chose, what we thought about it. Until then, I'm Cooper.
And I'm Nolan.
And we'll see you next time on Bad Movies and Beer.